everyone, my name is Ishani.
Hi everyone, my name is Giovanni.
And today we'll be reading the story from Questy Kids app, The Tortoise and the Elephant. Questy Kids is an app where kids can learn exciting life lessons through stories and fun facts. Most importantly, it's a great free resource for kids 6 to 12 years. You can find the story under Storytime, Tales of Wisdom. Let's start. The Tortoise and the Elephant. A West African folktale from the Incan tradition. Once upon a time, in the great forests of West Africa, Elephant was the largest, strongest, and most feared of all animals. He often boasted, "None can match my strength. My trunk alone can uproot the biggest tree, and my trunks could push down a mountain." The smaller animals grew tired of Elephant's pride, but none dared to challenge him, except for clever Tortoise. Though small and slow, Tortoise was known throughout the land for his sharp mind and clever tricks. One day, Tortoise waddled up to Elephant and said,
"Brother Elephant, I have heard you boasted about your strength every day, but I too am strong. Perhaps stronger than you."
The animals who overheard burst into laughter. "You, little shell creature, stronger than an elephant?" they cried, but Tortoise only smiled.
"I challenge you, Elephant, to a tug of war. If I pull you to me, I win. If you pull me to you, you win. Do you accept?"
Elephant trumpeted loudly. "Ha! I will drag you through the mud and toss you in the trees. I accept." They agreed to meet at the edge of the forest the next morning. That night, Tortoise crept quietly down to shore, where the waves of the mighty sea lapped against the sand. He called out to Whale, the giant of the ocean.
Brother Whale, the animals say you are strong, but I, little Tortoise, am stronger. I challenge you to a tug of war tomorrow morning."
Whale laughed, his great body rolling in the water. "Little one, you are bold. I will show you my strength. I accept." The next morning, Tortoise brought a long, sturdy rope. He tied one end around Elephant's trunk deep in the forest. Then he carried the other end down to shore and tied it tightly around Whale's tail.
"Now, pull when I signal."
He scuttled into the bushes, where he could watch unseen. Elephant began to pull with all his might. "I will drag you, Tortoise," he roared. But instead of Tortoise, Whale's tail resisted from across the waves. At the same time, Whale pulled with his great force. "I will drag you, little shell one," he bellowed. But the rope was held by the great force of the elephant in the forest. Back and forth they strained, tugging furiously, neither moving an inch. Elephant dug his feet deep into the earth, while the Whale splashed and trashed in the water, both convinced they were fighting the teeny Tortoise. Finally, exhausted, both giants collapsed. Elephant slumped against a tree. Whale floated gasping at the surface of the sea. Out came Tortoise, clapping his hands.
"Oh, mighty Elephant, oh, great Whale, you have both felt my strength. Do you still doubt me?"
Ashamed, Elephant hung his head and said no more. Whale, too, slipped beneath the waves in silence. And from that day on, the animals remembered cleverness and wit would match even the greatest strength. Lesson: true power does not always lie in size or force. Wit, strategy, and clever thinking can achieve what brute strength cannot. come here.
সুন্দর করে বসা মানে
Check out Questy Kids app on Apple App Store. Get it on Google Play. Bye!
Bye. See you next time in the next story.